welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Now, from the Metroplex, we join you from Jerry World, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, a good one in the NFC. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Cowboys come out and they are led out by Dak Prescott as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler who is now 32 years old.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Jalen Tolbert. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Prescott. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive linemen out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. On fourth down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Aubrey's kick is good. And And the Cowboys are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay starter.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, it's Love. That one, caught. That's Matthew Golden. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
First down.
A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Packers.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Love. A throw on the move is caught. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. 3rd and inches. As we are ready to get back underway. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the 1st down.
And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On play action, Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him bottom down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. He's got a man. And he's going to have a Packers first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down.
And he's in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Packers move out to a 7-3 lead.
Cowboys 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Cowboys offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
On second down, it's Dak. He'll drop this down to Williams. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Here's first and 10. Shotgun snap for Prescott. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
10 at the 27-yard line.
Prescott again. That's out wide to Williams. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll throw again. Dak. He takes off. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he'll take it on in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. Cowboys are on top. It's now 10-7.
Packers 7.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Has caught right side by Kraft. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Bo Melton on the return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Packers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Start on the ground with Jacobs. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
13 yards. First down, Green Bay.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On first down, it's Love. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Throwing on second down, Love. That one reeled in by Golden. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Throwing is Love. He's going to air this one out. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Fair catch signal, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Cowboys offense and George Pickens out for their next possession. They had that field goal in the opening drive, the touchdown last time they had it. 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
2nd and 9.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Now Prescott. Quick throw on target to Pickens. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
3rd down and 3. Prescott now. This one broken up. It's incomplete. And good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And how about that nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Packers offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Love. That Dobbs open left side. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. To throw is Love. He finds Jaden Reed for for the grab. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 17.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Second and inches. Jacob will get it to start the fourth quarter. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up first and goal.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. From the gun, it's Love. To the goal line and in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
McManus on for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Cowboys 10.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Devontae Turpin on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
The Cowboys offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a first and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 7. Here's Dak to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Third and short. Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's complete, left side to Pickens. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
To the air again, Prescott. A throw on the move is caught. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Here's 1st and 10. Again, Prescott to the air. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll be 2nd down.
40-yard line.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Packers have it. He gets free. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Now it's McManus for the point after. It's up and good. And the Packers are out to a 21-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Cowboys offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one.
38-yard line.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here's 2nd down and 3. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. The final minute, 1st and 10. And a short throw caught by Ferguson. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And it comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll throw again. Dak. Here's a screen set up to Williams. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
On 3rd down, Prescott. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Arlington.